Agricultural. Agricultural practices have evolved over centuries. Agricultural practices have evolved over centuries.
农业的
Cave. The explorers found a hidden cave in the mountains. The explorers found a hidden cave in the mountains.
洞穴
Hypothesis. The scientist tested her hypothesis through experiments. The scientist tested her hypothesis through experiments.
假设
Asteroid. An asteroid collision could impact life on Earth. An asteroid collision could impact life on Earth.
小行星
Organisms. All organisms need water to survive. All organisms need water to survive.
生物
Increase. The company saw an increase in profits this year. The company saw an increase in profits this year.
增加
Paleolithic. The Paleolithic period saw the first use of tools. The Paleolithic period saw the first use of tools.
旧石器时代的
Factors. Economic factors influence market trends. Economic factors influence market trends.
因素
Clay. The artist shaped the clay into a beautiful vase. The artist shaped the clay into a beautiful vase.
粘土
Mass. The mass of the object was determined using a balance. The mass of the object was determined using a balance.
质量
Settlement. The early settlement grew into a thriving town. The early settlement grew into a thriving town.
定居
Valley. The river flows through the valley. The river flows through the valley.
山谷
Preserved. The fossils were well preserved in the rock. The fossils were well preserved in the rock.
保存
Obsidian. Obsidian was used to make sharp tools in ancient times. Obsidian was used to make sharp tools in ancient times.
黑曜石
Tablets. Clay tablets provide insights into early writing systems. Clay tablets provide insights into early writing systems.
泥板
Millennium. The new millennium began in 2001. The new millennium began in 2001.
千年
Sumerian. The Sumerian people were among the first to develop writing. The Sumerian people were among the first to develop writing.
苏美尔的
Remains. The remains of the ancient city were uncovered by archaeologists. The remains of the ancient city were uncovered by archaeologists.
遗迹
Impact. The asteroid impact led to the extinction of the dinosaurs. The asteroid impact led to the extinction of the dinosaurs.
影响
Cylinder. The cylinder was part of the engine design. The cylinder was part of the engine design.
圆柱
Shell. The turtle withdrew into its shell. The turtle withdrew into its shell.
和
Various. There are various ways to solve the problem. There are various ways to solve the problem.
各种的
Variety. The store offers a variety of products. The store offers a variety of products.
多样性
Religious. The temple is a religious site. The temple is a religious site.
宗教的
Natufians. The Natufians were early cultivators of wild grains. The Natufians were early cultivators of wild grains.
纳图夫文化人
Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia is often called the cradle of civilization. Mesopotamia is often called the cradle of civilization.
美索不达米亚
Archeological. The archaeological site contained many artifacts. The archaeological site contained many artifacts.
考古学的
Elite. The elite class had significant influence. The elite class had significant influence.
精英
Cretaceous. The Cretaceous period ended with a mass extinction. The Cretaceous period ended with a mass extinction.
白垩纪的
Volcanic. The volcanic eruption caused widespread damage. The volcanic eruption caused widespread damage.
火山的
Tissue. Muscle tissue helps the body move. Muscle tissue helps the body move.
组织
Preservation. The preservation of historical sites is important. The preservation of historical sites is important.
保存
Iridium. Iridium is used in electronics and scientific equipment. Iridium is used in electronics and scientific equipment.
一
Involved. She became involved in the project to help the community. She became involved in the project to help the community.
参与的
Durable. The furniture was made of durable materials. The furniture was made of durable materials.
耐用的
Covered. The table was covered with a clean cloth. The table was covered with a clean cloth.
覆盖的
Cereals. Cereals like wheat and rice are staples in many diets. Cereals like wheat and rice are staples in many diets.
谷类
Irrigation. Irrigation systems are crucial for farming in dry regions. Irrigation systems are crucial for farming in dry regions.
灌溉
Throughout. The policy was implemented throughout the country. The policy was implemented throughout the country.
遍及
Invertebrates. Invertebrates make up the majority of animal species. Invertebrates make up the majority of animal species.
无脊椎动物
Syria. Syria has a rich history of culture and trade. Syria has a rich history of culture and trade.
叙利亚
indicates. The sign indicates the way to the nearest hospital. The sign indicates the way to the nearest hospital.
显示
Substance. Water is an essential substance for life. Water is an essential substance for life.
物质
Destruction. The storm caused widespread destruction. The storm caused widespread destruction.
破坏
Specialists. Specialists in medicine often focus on one area of health. Specialists in medicine often focus on one area of health.
专家
Deposits. The river deposits sand along its banks. The river deposits sand along its banks.
沉积物
Sedimentary. Sedimentary rocks are formed over millions of years. Sedimentary rocks are formed over millions of years.
沉积的
Cuneiform. Cuneiform tablets reveal details about early civilizations. Cuneiform tablets reveal details about early civilizations.
楔形文字
Seals. The king's seals were found on the document. The king's seals were found on the document.
印章
Contain. This box contains important documents. This box contains important documents.
包含
Remained. The city remained untouched by the war. The city remained untouched by the war.
保持
Composition. The composition of the painting is beautiful. The composition of the painting is beautiful.
组成
Massive. The massive building dominated the skyline. The massive building dominated the skyline.
巨大的
Centimeter. The width of the book is about 10 centimeters. The width of the book is about 10 centimeters.
公分
Abundance. The area has an abundance of natural resources. The area has an abundance of natural resources.
丰富
Characteristic. Kindness is a characteristic of a good leader. Kindness is a characteristic of a good leader.
特征
Bacteria. Some bacteria help in digestion. Some bacteria help in digestion.
细菌
Carved. The statue was carved from marble. The statue was carved from marble.
雕刻